Vale. Yo guys, what's up guys? Hopefully, of course, everything is going amazing. Of course, this is the last video of the Orlando batch. Of course, if you haven't seen the previous videos, here they are. Of course, these two absolute bangers. These two videos performed absolutely amazing. Of course, I feel like these videos have the potential to go viral. But yeah, let me dive into what I want to say. So after finishing my interviews over there in Orlando, right? One of the plans that was with my friends was to go to the parks, right? The park that we decided to go to was Islands of Adventure because of the reason, that it's the place where there's a lot of roller coasters. A lot of people go there, because it's a fun place. It's not like Magic Kingdom, that you're gonna see Mickey Mouse or Disney, like no. So we got to the place. One thing that I noticed was that you lose your magic as you get older, right? Of course, for us it was amazing, going as kids, and I remember there used to be many trips from my school, like my elementary school, my middle school, that we would go to the parks, and it was amazing. But as you get older, you start getting less excited or less surprised, by the things that happen in those parks, right? And obviously it just didn't hit the same. I remember we were in the park, we got to one ride, and then of course the ride, that gets the adrenaline pumping, so that's always something good. But at the same time, while doing the line and all of that, was like you get less excited. I remember doing the lines back then when you were younger, right? Used to be fun, right? You used to look at everything. I mean, doing the lines, it's not fun whatsoever. But at least it was funner back then. Now it was like boring. It was like, oh, like I don't know, like you lose the magic, right? I remember in Islands of Adventure, there's this ride called the Hulk, um, and it used to be amazing. It used to be amazing. I remember when I was a kid, I used to be super scared about it, right? And now it was like a normal ride. That amazingness, that I thought existed, now that I went there, it wasn't as amazing. Even though the ride was still pretty fun, it wasn't as fun as once I first did it. I feel like as you get older, you start to lose your magic, if we could say. As you get older, things aren't as fun anymore, because you know the reality, you know what's going on, right? You enter this thing called the real world, right? As soon as you mature, as soon as you start noticing that, damn, fuck, things aren't the same anymore, like now I have to do this and that, and you have to worry about tomorrow. Those things are the things that, unfortunately, kill your imagination. Now, if you want to have more fun, it's like you need other things to have more fun. For example, like a lot of people drink, right, to have fun in doing this and that, right? And a lot of people smoke weed to also have fun while doing this and that, right? Just to feel like you're a kid again, right? Because if you do it sober now, it just doesn't hit the same. However, I don't only want to make this video about the negatives of, damn, you get older and you start noticing what the fuck is going on, but I also want to make it in a positive note, right? So one thing that I noticed was that there are things that actually could help you bring back that imagination, or at least that kidding you, right? You might be asking yourself, what the fuck are those? Then tell me. So one of the things is going out, and just boom, just going out and taking fresh air, in nature, you completely alone doing that. I feel like it's so precious. I know it's hard, especially like for example me that I live in Miami, right? And the humidity is strong, Like you go out for like 5 minutes and then you don't even want to go out anymore because it's just so hot, right? But yeah, just walk around, maybe even if it's just for like 3 minutes, at least breathe air, And it's better if you just do it alone. Do it alone. Just walk around, close your eyes, inhale, exhale, and just like connect more with nature. Another thing is start doing things that you used to do when you were a kid. Drawing, maybe singing. Like for example, for me, I like rap, and one thing that I like doing is like improvising, like freestyling. My first language is Spanish, so I freestyle in Spanish. If I try to do it in English, I don't do it as good, of course. But yeah, getting to doing like creative things like that could help you boost at least a little bit. So you could be like, wow, okay, it's fun, to be creative. The more you watch content on the internet, on the phone, etc., you're putting your imagination or your thoughts towards this, towards the phone, right? So that obviously fucks you up, of course. Um, Another thing is social media, oof, my image. How do I look upon this people and this people and this people? How many followers do I have? How do I look? Am I famous? Am I not famous? Do this girl like me? Does this girl doesn't fucking like me? Whatever. Those things are not good, right? If you're gonna go out, and you're gonna travel, right? And you're gonna be thinking, damn, I gotta post this and that, and not enjoy the moment. That obviously, you're not even worrying about the moment. You don't care about the moment. You care about people seeing that you live in the moment. But that's not how you live the moment, right? Those are things, that you learn as you age, of course. I used to remember when I used to be a kid, not a kid, but a teenager. I used to like post a lot on Instagram, right? On my story, on Snapchat. Now it's different, Now I barely even post anything that I do on social media, because if it's not for my YouTube channel or like this or like a video that I'm making, I'm not gonna be posting like, oh, I'm here or this and that, because I don't care, if you think I'm doing something cool or you're not doing something cool. I know what I'm doing and I feel like what I'm doing is cool and I want to enjoy the moment. I don't want to fucking post what the fuck. I mean, it all depends, of course. Sometimes I do go out, and like I go out and then we bring bottles, pull like a little video, yeah, look where I'm at, etc. Like flex a bit, cool. But like if you're constantly doing that, just to show off your lifestyle, your fake lifestyle, let's be honest, because your life is ups and downs, and it's never gonna be perfect, right? You're always gonna have problems in life, right? So yeah, just that, This video was fully unscripted, but I feel like it was necessary for me to say this because now that I'm like in it, doing the tour, I feel like I'm gonna be experiencing a lot of these things, right? And yeah, of course, that is just one thing, that I'm a little bit scared of doing, or a little bit scared of not enjoying it. But I feel like uh, towards the end of the day, I mean, traveling, now as an adult, is different. I'm not gonna need to fucking do an activity to have fun, etc. Right? I feel like just enjoying the moment and living it is the most important thing. This was the end of the Orlando batch. I know I ended it on a very like low note. We could say, this video is not the most positive video out there, But for sure, it's something that I wanted to say. Not all my videos, like I said before, not all my videos are gonna be interviews, dating interviews, sexual interviews. No, not everything's gonna be like that, right? So of course I gotta switch it up, and also hear me talk. Fuck, I got a personality too. I know you guys fucking love the interviews. You guys love the girls. Yeah, pero I want to succeed on YouTube. I want you guys to see what I can do. If you guys also like connect with me, and like try to like get to know me a little bit, not just fucking for the girls, Because trust me, I'm 25. I used to like poof be out there, chasing girls, right? But now that I'm 25, I still chase, of course. I fucking love girls, right? But it's not like it's starting to get boring. It's starting to get boring. Not saying I'm ended though. Not saying I'm ended. I fucking love girls. I feel like I'm still gonna be chasing for another 5 years. Chasing girls, not in the sense of like fucking chasing them, but in the sense of like talking to girls. I don't want no serious shit. We can say for the next 5 years. I'm 25. I feel like I'm young as fuck still. And plus that I'm doing the tour, etc. I'm going to Europe soon too, as well. Matter of fact, I'm going to Europe next. So my next videos are gonna be in Europe. Can you believe that? And those videos that I'm gonna be doing in Europe, they're not part of the USA tour. However, I am gonna try to do them with the same format as the USA tour. Apart from that, yeah, guys, I know I rambled a lot in this video, but I just felt like I had to say it. It was something that it I don't know, like it just broke my heart. I used to be a kid. I used to enjoy the park so much. Orlando. But then the magic was lost. However, like I told you guys, if you guys do what I told you guys, I'm not saying your magic is gonna come back like you were a kid, because you're always gonna have to worry about tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. You gotta worry about work and this. It just happens as you mature. But at least you can get closer to it, of course, or relive your imagination with your past self. How can you do that? Having a kid, maybe. I don't know. I'm not promoting having a kid though. I'm not promoting that you have a kid, but I know for a fact, if you really want to talk to your younger self, he's your kid. You know. Yeah, I saw that on a commercial. I don't know. Anyways, all right. I feel like I've fucking rambled the fuck out of this video, but apart from that, yeah, guys, of course. Hopefully this new mic is good too as well. Sure, like the fucking shit from Nelk, whatever. Hopefully it's good. And apart from that, peace out, baby.